Yes. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Veterans Minimum. I'm your host, Nick Deus, at Nick Deus 10, as you can find me. My guy sipping on that lean. What is that?
Sipping on a glass of water.
Let's go.
What's up, man?
Oh, hydration gang.
How you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling good. How you feeling? Bets? What rough weekend?
Rough weekend. I mean, I had a couple Chiefs kind of money line parlays.
Yeah, but I saw your tweet, bro. Don't beat yourself up. Shit happens.
Of course. Oh, believe me. I mean, there's been plenty of good days mixed in. You know, what the point I was trying to get across was 500 days when you're betting and you hit 500 that day. Some days those are wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you keep piling on winning days and then you go 500 and then maybe a losing day here or there, those 500 days really kind of keep you at that level. So that was kind of the point I was trying to get across. Where it's like you may see that this is a 500 day 2-2. You may think, oh, I didn't make any money. Don't worry, because there will be bad days, and then obviously there's going to be the great days.
Yeah.
So
but also, like I've told you before, and this is how I approach the Patreon content with the betting. You could go 2-2, but you could still like walk away with a nice profit, depending on what your two games were. For example, I went 2-2 divisional card weekend, but my two favorite picks I lost on. So I went 2-2, but I actually ended up a loser because I lost more money on that. Because when I have a favorite pick that I'm confident on, I'll probably lay $200.
Yeah.
On that side, right? So like Packers -5.5. I was on that. Didn't work out. I was on Titans -3.5. Didn't work out. The other games that I liked but not as strong,
those are the ones that you won.
The ones that I won on, yeah. And I didn't hammer those as much because I also had the futures and the props and all that. So I wouldn't get discouraged, bro. That's just part of the game, man.
Also, another thing that I really think about is, was it a bad beat? Like, were you kind of on the right track? I mean, I know at the end of the day it's a win or a loss, but what I mean is I had Edwards-Helaire over 37.5 rushing yards. He finished with 36 rushing yards. But if you watch that game, they were running the ball kind of whenever they wanted. They had a lot of success on the ground. And that was actually a criticism that the Chiefs faced in the second half. It's like, why didn't they run the ball as much?
Enough, yeah.
So to me, it's like I was on it in the sense of if he got one more handoff, and he didn't even, he probably didn't even clips 10 handoffs. You know what I mean? So it's like I was on it. They were running the ball really well. Yeah. They just kind of shied away from it. So in those situations, it's like not the end of the world. You were kind of on the right track. So those are some of the other things that I try to take into consideration as well when I'm betting. Was it a loss? Yeah, but was it a bad beat?
Yeah, and I don't think a bad beat is an excuse. I think so. Like if you had Skowronek, what was his name? That wide receiver. You had him to score a touchdown, like 5-1. This fucking legend drops the ball. He doesn't even know. You saw how he tried to catch it?
Didn't he just hit off his hands? No.
Yeah, but he put his hands out and it hit like his forearm. It's like, yo, what are we doing, bro? Yeah. This is why you on special teams, cuz.
I was gonna say that. Yeah. Well, that's.
So that would be a bad beat. A bad like. What was I had a prop that I did alternate yards Van Jefferson 40. Cause I was like, yo, all his like A dot, right? It's all shit down the field. Start the game out, I think he catches like an 8-yard pass. And I think that's what he ended with.
Yeah.
So like that's just a bad play. That's a bad decision there.
And 100%, you're 100% right. That's why I was so mad. Another one of my plays was Uzoma over 3.5 receptions.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate because he got hurt.
But it's not even that. He had 2 targets in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
They were going to him, right? My analysis was they're going to spend all their time and attention on the elite wide receivers. And it was correct. Uzoma literally had 2 targets in the first couple of plays.
Yeah.
I was right. He wound up getting hurt. So it's like,
dude, one of my favorite bets yesterday was under Chase 83.5 yards. And it went under. It hit. But, I mean, he still, balled out, though. That's a high number, dude, 83.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp's was 103, which is wild. Yo, any wide receiver that's over 100.
Off principle, just go under,
I'm
right?
going under, yeah. I'm going under. But Cooper Kupp, it's like just, I think with yesterday's game, it was a third. He broke Michael Irving's record for most 100-yard games in a single season.
Yeah.
Most yards ever, too. Dude's fucking stallion.